Crafters TV. It's a brand new week, a brand new day, and we are super excited for a great week ahead of us here at Crafters TV. Now, we've actually got the launch of a brand new sort of show coming up today. Every day this week at 2 o'clock, we're going to be bringing you our brand new Craft Your Stash show. Now, this is a fantastic opportunity for us guys here at Crafters TV to sort of share with you some of our hints and tips with items that you might already have in your crafty stash already. It's all about inspiring you to delve through your craft room, have a little look at all the goodies you've already got and really make use of all the fabulous craft stash that you've already got. So I really hope you can join us every day this week at 2 o'clock. A different theme. Today, it's all about ink pads, which is going to be absolutely brilliant. We're going to have lots of inspiration when it comes to all those lovely inky, messy backgrounds and techniques that you can be doing with the ink pads you might already have in your crafty stash. Coming up at 6 o'clock tonight as well, we have the first of our Stars and Stripes specials. Very excited about these. Going to be fabulous shows for our US viewers, and tonight it's all about Tiffany. So if you're a little bit like me and you need to sort out that craft room, you're thinking, right, I've got a lot of crafty stash, it's time to start sorting out and organising, then that is definitely going to be the show for you. And yes, I have just got myself quite a lot of Tiffany stuff. I was actually doing a little bit of organising yesterday, so it's going to be the perfect show if you're anything like me and you're thinking it's time to get organised and get sorting out your craft stash. So I hope you can join us for that one. Not just Tiffany, lots of other amazing goodies and amazing savings too. We'll be sneak peeking a few of those on this morning's wake up call. Now, you'll be very pleased to hear it's not just me today. I am joined by a guest for the first two shows, and then Corinne will be joining us at 6 o'clock and I'll be on the other side. But for the first two shows, I am joined by, as I called her on Saturday night, my crafty partner in crime. It's the one, it's the only. So Michelle. Good morning, Michelle.
Morning.
How are you doing?
I'm good. You?
Really good, thank you. Yeah, we've got a good day coming up, haven't we? Excited for this one.
Yes, our ink pads. So you've been seeing me getting quite inky all weekend, so we thought, why not carry it on into Monday? But I've got to ask you, so if you've got any questions about any of our ink pads, about what they can do, what they can't do. We had a fabulous question at the weekend, actually, about why the duets are called duets. So, you know, any questions that you've got, either pop them in now or a bit later, and we can go over them all and answer them in the 2 p.m. show. And the good thing is I've got Lilly with me, so if I don't know, then Lily's definitely going to know. So you've got, between both of us,
absolutely,
you're going to know everything. Yeah. Well, hopefully.
Well, we can
Fingers
try.
crossed. We'll give it a good go.
I mean, we both love our inky techniques, so I'm sure we'll have some of those covered. So please do get in those questions. We want to make the 2 o'clock show super educational. So if you've got lots of questions, then do fire them across. And like Michelle's just said, we'll do our very best. But to whet your crafty appetites, ready for the 2 o'clock show. I know Michelle's got a little bit of inspiration to share with you just now.
I have. So I've just brought over a couple of samples because we're going to do a couple of demos this morning. So we're going to be using these gorgeous pearlescent ink pads. So how beautiful is this? Just through lovely. A nice lovely stencil, you can get such, I love how you can get that quite deep effect, obviously, by blending more, and then you can blend it out so it's sort of almost not there. And then you can really go in and create really beautiful backgrounds with these. That gorgeous wildflowers stencil there that comes with those new Duet ink pads. And love this one.
Ooh,
so
nice.
Lots of just splashes on this, and then it's been heat set with some clear embossing powder. Absolutely gorgeous. And then, of course, a butterfly. Who doesn't love butterflies? So those gorgeous butterflies, they're from the Colour Your World. Vintage. Oh, vintage butterflies, that one. Do excuse me. But how gorgeous do they look? So just using your inks, you can really elevate anything and everything in your stash. So we're going to have a play this morning, we're going to have a play later on, and hopefully answer any questions that you've got regards to all of our ink pads. Any and all of them, get your questions in.
Absolutely, yeah. It's going to be a fabulous educational show coming up at 2 o'clock. Now, got some exciting things actually going off over at our warehouse in the UK. Our warehouse is actually shut for this week. We're doing a little bit of an upgrade, sort of getting all our systems up to scratch to basically make sure that our shipping and delivery times are even better, going to make it super speedy when it comes to dispatching your orders. But that does mean that all of your orders, we're on a slight delayed dispatch from next Monday the 12th. So just a week to wait. But the brilliant thing is about placing those orders now, you know that you've secured that purchase. So it might come to to next Monday, the same deals might not be there, or the stock might not be there. So getting those deals in now, getting those orders placed this week, you know that come Monday, when that warehouse does reopen, that you've got those orders placed and your goodies will be shipped out for you from next Monday going forward. So that is sort of what's going off over in the UK. Slightly different situation over in the US warehouse. If you are over in the US and you're on our website, anything with that orange sticker, that orange label on it, that means that that's going to be dispatched from that US warehouse. So there's no delayed dispatch on those. Standard shipping when it comes to your orange labels, and you'll see some of those on tonight's show when it comes to our fabulous Totally Tiffany US special. Now, talking about some of those incredible deals that we've got for our US friends, we do have an amazing pick of the day that's coming all the way to our US friends. It's all about the Colour Your World collection. We've got an amazing bundle that we've put together especially for today. Of course, with it being our pick of the day, it means a few things. First of all, you get that incredible saving, taking your platinum price down to $40. It also means that you're going to get those amazing double points, and as well, the only bad thing about it, it means it's only valid for 24 hours. So it's just gone live. You'll just find that on the website right now, and it'll be removed from the website at 10:59 a.m. tomorrow morning. So not long to get in for that one. And don't forget your double points. It's an 8-piece collection. You're getting card, you're getting paper, you're getting dies, stamps, stencils, an absolute plethora of crafty goodies. Lots to get playing with. But of course, that is for our US viewers. So you'll see that orange label over on the website, and that means that there's no delay when it comes to that dispatch, which is fabulous. Now, super excited. It's me. I'm there. I'm not there anymore. I'm not sat in this chair. I'm over here, and I'd like to say a few hellos to some of our fabulous crafty friends that are joining us this morning. We've got Rachel on the socials. Lovely to have your company this morning, Rachel. We have got Susie's coming up later in the day, but we've got Rachel for the wake-up call. So we have got a hello to Lois from Ohio. Betty saying good morning from Oklahoma. Oh, she's back to work today after a long vacation. Well, I hope you had a lovely break. Johnny in my ear is back after a break. He's been off for a week. We've also got, as we call him, baby Jamie, our little Jamie, our apprentice. He's mixing this morning, doing a great job so far. And we've also got, of course, Dean still shadowing the gallery. So we've got a full gallery. He has come back. Phew, Johnny's relieved. He has come back. We're all good. So we've got a fabulous team on this morning. Alicia Gordon is saying good wonderful morning. Oh, that's nice. And greetings from Arkansas. Peace, love and hugs to everyone. Well, peace, love and hugs to you too, Alicia. Linda is saying good morning from Maryland, everyone. Lindsay is saying good morning. Daniel Pierce Holland, good morning, everyone. Hope you're all well. I have to say I am very well on this Monday morning. Brand new week, 5th of June. I don't know how, but yeah, brand new Monday. It's going to be a fabulous week, that is for sure. We've got Mary saying good morning from Wisconsin. Angela saying hello from Oklahoma. Oh, then we've got a question from Sandra. Which of the water reactive ink pads would you use to create a sunset and northern lights background, please? Oh, I presume she's asking about the colour set. What about a sunset or a northern lights background?
Well, so you've definitely got maybe your lemon tonic, your orange, and then your northern lights. They're sort of those greeny, purpley blues, aren't they? So I would imagine you could, any of your purples, we've got like a damson wine.
Crushed velvet, maybe?
Crushed velvet, yeah, the blues. We've got the ocean blue or the midnight blue, and then greens. You've got like green topaz. Yep. I would imagine those together. You could sort of blend those to make, to make an amazing Northern Lights background. Yeah, I love the sound of that. That would look fabulous, but definitely do give it a go. And if you give it a go, send in pictures. We would love to see. We always love seeing what you've created at home, so always keep sharing those. So lots of you joining us this morning, which is absolutely fabulous to have all of your company on this Monday morning. Now, we do have some very exciting things coming up throughout the day. Like I say, 2 o'clock is all about crafting your stash with ink pads. But tonight we do have our incredible Stars and Stripes Tiffany special. Now, I did say it's not just about Totally Tiffany when it comes to our Stars and Stripes show this evening. We have got goodie bags. Oh my goodness, and have we got goodie bags galore. Amazing when it comes to this one. Usual price on this one should be $160, which means a saving of $110. And of course, even better if you are in Platinum Club. This goodie bag is coming down to just $40. Now, I did mention this is US only, but an absolute super treat for all of our US viewers. Now, contents may vary. We do have 2 options when it comes to these. You've got your stars, which I'm going to go through right now, and Michelle has got our stripes. You've got our stars and our stripes,
Of course, you can go for both. There's nothing stopping you going for both. Now, contents may vary, but you are going to get incredible value. You're going to get $160 worth no matter what you're getting in your goodie bag. We start off with one of our craft kits. Oh my goodness, to get this included is absolutely incredible. I have got, well, which one have I got? I've got number 44 here, which is all about your sentiment edibles. Gosh, to get a craft kit in a goodie bag is absolutely incredible. It's almost like a goodie bag in itself, let's be honest. I think, if I remember rightly from memory, retail around about $30. So you're looking at platinum price of $40, you can see the value right away. So within here, you're getting metal dies, you're getting stamps, you're getting your card blanks with your matching envelopes, you're getting your ribbon, your pearls, your coloured card, and your pattern paper as well. Now we do say makes a minimum of 18 cards. Only reason being we put the number 18 on it is that's because the number of card blanks and envelopes you're getting. Of course, like I've already said, you're getting your stamps and your dies. Those are tools, they're not consumables, so if you look after them, you're going to have them for a lifetime in your crafty stash. So we might say 18 cards, but really it's an awful lot more when it comes to your craft kit. So that's just one of the items included in this incredible goodie bag. Oh my gosh, card and paper, you know, I'm like for 12 by 12s, and we've got 2 in this one. This is your rainbow pearl. Oh my goodness, to get these included, wow. Look at all the colour tones, 300 GSM, absolutely beautiful, double-sided pearlescent. Look at all those bright colour tones. Definitely a crafty essential in 12 by 12 format. You know it's going to be one that you're using time and time again. Wowza, you are getting all of those sheets, 20 sheets in total. Oh my gosh, 2 items in already, and I'm thinking that's more than the cost of this goodie bag just in those first 2 items, and there's an awful lot more in here. One of my absolute favourites is your Neutrals Luxury Mixed 12 by 12 inch cardstock. I love the fact that you're getting the 2 sort of colourways in here, so you're getting the white and the cream, and in both you get both your linen texture, absolutely beautiful quality, elegant linen texture, and also your pearlescent. So 4 different finishes in there, 12 by 12 inches in size, and 24 sheets of that, which is absolutely amazing. Look at those 3 items already. Talk about a goodie bag, absolutely amazing. Now we come to stamps. So you're getting your Proud Poppies, clear stamps, absolutely beautiful. Layering up your designs, you could be bringing out any colouring medium of your choice. It could be your alcohol pens, it could be your aqua pens, your inks. You could just be stamping them and heat embossing, perhaps in your metallics, and not even colouring them in at all. Absolutely beautiful set of stamps. We do say it time and time again, your florals are absolutely timeless. You'll be using them for a range of occasions. 8 different stamps in there. Wow, and we keep going. Look at that price though. Platinum price, $40 for all of these goodies. Something that we all need in our crafty stash. It's a consumable. We get through an awful lot of our acetate, and the fact that this is heavyweight allows you to create all those different concepts. Perhaps you're going to be creating your acetate bridge cards. Maybe it's going to be for your shaker cards, in your box lids, in your apertures. Lots of different uses for your acetate, but 25 sheets of the A5 size. Incredible to get that in a goodie bag, because as we all know, that is a true essential that we use time and time again in our crafting. Now, talking of essentials, oh my goodness, getting this in a goodie bag. It's your 4 by 4 inch stamping platform. It allows you to stamp perfectly every single time by having those spring-loaded feet. It means that it's very easy to press down when it comes to your stamping. Any stamp that is 4 inches or smaller will be absolutely perfect for use of this. But to get that in a goodie bag, wowzers. Even if you've already got one of those, let's be honest, acrylic blocks, rocker blocks, stamping platforms, we can always do with multiples. Perhaps one in your craft room, one in your craft tote. Absolutely brilliant to get that included as part of your Stars goodie bag. Now, talking of essentials, even more core essentials in this goodie bag. You've got your replacement heads for your brush tools. So if you've got that brush tool that we bring you here at Crafter's Companion, then these are your replacement heads that are going to be very, very useful for use with that tool when you need to replace those heads. Those are included. Oh my goodness, I can't believe we're still going. Yes, there is still a fair amount in there. Honestly, they're saying $160, but I'm looking at this and thinking it might be a little bit more than that, to be fair. one of our dies from our Say It With Flowers collection, an absolutely beautiful collection. We actually launched this, gosh, it's getting on for a year ago now. It was birthday last year. A beautiful set of dies, 2 dies in this one with your intricate arc. Great as a stopper for your easel cards. You could be snipping into that, great for corners, building it up for borders, creating your own backgrounds. A beautifully intricate detailed die that's included as part of your Stars goodie bag. Oh, blimey, I cannot believe we're still going. Now, some of my absolute favourites, your zigzag seam builders, stamps and dies. Love the fact that you can create that zigzag concept with these. So cutting the 3 separate dies gives you that zigzag effect when it comes to your cards. But of course, don't just use them in that sort of concept. You can use them individually, maybe 2, maybe mixing and matching to get lots of different effects when it comes to your card making. That is included, wow, still going. Another set of dies. This is our beautiful Rose Garden. One of our edgeable dies means that it cuts out on one side of the cardstock. The other side stays within your cardstock, allowing you to get lots of different concepts when it comes to your edgeables. Beautiful design and perfect for paper piecing. Love that one. Just a couple more. Oh my goodness me, still going. Blimey. But we've not got many of these. I'm hearing in my ear, we've not got an awful lot of these. These are supposed to last a week. Don't think that's going to happen. So do get in early. And of course, not limited to one per customer. Perhaps you're going to get a couple, split them up as crafty gifts. That would be absolutely perfect. A couple of our mini dies are actually coming included in this one. So we've got our fabulous baby set. Love this. How sweet is the little elephant? You've got the nappy, the baby grow, and that super useful little safety pin. And we also bring you, I can't believe this is included, some of our numbers. You get your numbers, some of your punctuation, and your ordinals as well. That's going to be one you're using day in, day out when it comes to your crafting. Perfect for personalising all of your makes. Oh my goodness, I feel like I need to draw a breath. That is it, finally. All of that crafty goodness coming to you for $40. Absolutely incredible value for money. If you're in the Platinum Club, you're making a saving of $120. Oh my gosh, that is your Stars goodie bag. But of course, the goodness does not stop there. If you like the look of your stars, I think you may very well like the look of your Stripes goodie bag. What do you think, Michelle?
Yes, definitely. So I haven't had a look in yet because I want to be as excited and surprised as you. But when I was bringing it over, it weighs, it's hefty. So there's definitely, there's definitely lots and lots in here, just like in Lily's. So just like in Lily's, you are going to get one of our lovely box sets. So, I mean, this one I've got here is embroidery dies. Obviously, it could be any of them. But in these, I mean, it says at the bottom, over 180 elements, makes a minimum, does that one say 18? They're all roughly the same with the amount of cards, but it's what you're getting in there. So not only are you getting either the dies, the stencils or the stamps in there, you're getting all those card blanks, all those envelopes. You're getting all that card, that coloured card, the paper in there. You are getting pearls or gems. You are getting ribbon in there. So lots and lots of the stuff that you're going to get in these is a consumable, so you're going to be able to use it again and again. And then obviously you've got those elements in there that you're going to keep. So stamps and your dies, things like that. So lots and lots of these, of stuff in these. So again, so that's like $30 straight away. So $10 more, which is more than covered by this. This is one of my all-time favourites. I used this actually.
What?
I used this at the weekend. So this is, it's a 300 GSM. These were launched with the USB, weren't they?
They were. I can't believe that's included. Wow.
I know. So if I give you a nice flick through
beautiful.
of all those different colours in there. So again, I love that one. I think that's my favourite. So it's all a 300 GSM. So you're going to be making your boxes. That's not me. I haven't been at this paper pad, I promise.
You promise?
Promise.
Either you or me, one of the two.
But yes, boxes, bags, you know, this is your construction weight. This is a 300 GSM.
Oh, you've got the pastels. Oh, I love that.
My favourites. So this is a 250 GSM. So you have got the lemon, the blue, that gorgeous purple to the gorgeous pink, all in there, and you are getting that linen texture, and you are also getting the pearlescent in all of these. Another amazingly gorgeous 12 by 12 paper pad. So we've exceeded, I think we've exceeded the $50,
far and away. The crepe paper, wow, crepe paper flowers, oh my gosh.
So, again, another one of my favourites. What you are getting in here is all that crepe paper. You are getting, I'm going to read it because I always forget what it's called, floral wire. So you're getting 12 pieces of your floral wire. You're getting those foam balls in there, your floral tape, all that crepe paper in all those beautiful different colours. So over 30 pieces in there. So you are making not just flowers for on your cards, because you've got that wire in there as well. You are making them for in your vases for the bride who has decided to go for the paper flowers instead of the traditional flower. Real flower, should I say, because it's a huge thing now, the paper flowers that brides are using, so, and the crepe paper ones, absolutely gorgeous. If you've seen any of us using that, you know how beautiful the flowers are. Just standing on my tiptoes to get in the bag.
You've got storage. My goodness me, wow.
And I love this one, absolutely love this one. Let me unzip it for you. So we've got, a bag in a bag. I love that. Look how much, I mean, it's huge. You've got all this storage in here. You've got this with the pocket on the front, you know, the Velcro for you to stick it in or out. But this is a good size bag. So if you've got some of these, you know how much stuff you can fit in it, and you're going to want more anyway. And if you haven't, fabulous that you've got some storage in this bag as well. Back on my tiptoes. Love these. Oh my God, look at these edibles. These, again, another one of my favourites, but such a usable die for paper piecing on the edges of your card. You can do that lovely stained glass window effect if you've got some acetate. If you've got the other goodie bag and you've got the acetate, then it's going to work beautifully with this one. You can see me getting on my tiptoes to get in this bag, can't you?
So much in there.
Another one of those zigzags. So again, don't forget the contents may vary in these bags, but another one of those gorgeous zigzag dies. And again, if you've seen us using these again and again, you know how fabulous they are, and you know how much that we all, let's just tip the bag instead. You know how much we all love them. Do you know what I've got in here?
Oh, what have you got?
Dun, dun, dun.
No way! In a goodie bag?
I've got this in my bag.
Wow.
We all need multiples of these. So anytime that these are included in a goodie bag, you are definitely going to get them because we all love these. If you haven't seen these before, these give you that lovely glossy acrylic look over anything. And the perfect example is always on this bottle. You've got that gorgeous cupcake, you're going to stamp it out, you're going to colour it in. That icing that is on that cupcake, you are going to add your glossy highlights to, and you are going to get the most beautiful finish with this. You're going to be putting it on everything because it is that fabulous. And then we've got some more dies, so these mini dies. This is the dragonfly. This is the only way I like a dragonfly in a die because it's not going to attack. So you've got that gorgeous pearls. Look at these.
I can't believe you're getting those included. Wow.
I know, beautiful. So again, from the Say It With Flowers, absolutely gorgeous colours in there. More mini dies. You've got that little mini alphabet, which is so useful. Ribbon as well. You've got ribbon in this one. So you've obviously got those 3 colours, 3 widths in there. Beautiful. And last but not least, you've got this gorgeous stamp set. This is, again, one of my favourites because you can do so many different techniques with these. So for my goodie bag, you've got that and that. You've got this and this, 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 this. You've got this. You've got the bag. You've got the crepe paper. You've got not one, but 2 12 by 12.
Wow.
And you have got one of these. So I can't even hold it all in my hand. So $50 or $40 if you're platinum, that is just that and one of these. And everything else is technically free.
Oh my goodness, wow. Talk about value. Honestly, if I was sat at home, I'd definitely be seriously considering getting both goodie bags because quite frankly, how can you choose between your stars and your stripes? You can't, can you? As you've seen, I know we've said contents may vary, but you've seen how the items in mine sort of complemented quite a few of the items in Michelle's goodie bag. So definitely have a little think about going for both of those. Treat yourself. After all, if there's items in there that are not consumables and you've already got them, how fabulous would that be for gifts? I know we've been talking about that C word quite a lot, that Christmas word. It's coming up, it'll be here before we know it. So start thinking about perhaps your craft clubs, your secret Santas. Absolutely brilliant, those for gifts. And they don't need to know that you've paid $40 for it and had a $120 saving. No one will know. Secret is safe with us, that is for sure. Now, Michelle's just shown us an absolutely brilliant deal. I'm going to try and outdo her if I possibly can. Now, as we said tonight, it's all about storage, all about Tote Tiffany. However, I've just heard news on the grapevine. This is already limited stock. This is probably not going to be sticking around until that 6 o'clock show. So if you want to get this, and I think you're going to have to get in this morning on Wake Up Call. But what is this fabulous item that I am showing you? Well, this is our amazing Star Buy and our pen and ink palace. Not only do we get our pen and ink palace, but we're also bringing you 6 of our tri-blend brush pens. Wow. Absolutely fabulous to get you started with your colouring and get you started when it comes to filling in your units. I was talking about these just the other day. Day's all blown to one. I can't remember what day it was. I can't remember what show it was, but I was definitely talking about these because quite frankly, I wax lyrical about these pens. They are incredible. Our tri-blend brush pens, I always say, I don't know if any of you guys at home used to have these when you're little, perhaps your kids or grandkids have them now. Does anybody remember those pencils when it was made up of multiple tiny little pencils, different colours, and you took one out of the bottom and it went in the top, and then the colour you always wanted was the one at the top, so you had to remove all the bottoms out. These always remind me of those pencils. It's like having a 3-in-1, but the brilliant thing is it's a lot easier to work with these. You don't have to take all the lids out before you can get to the colour that you want, but this is what tri-blends always remind me of. But anyway, if ever I'm trying to explain to someone who doesn't craft what a tri-blend is like, I'm like, well, do you remember? But anyway, you get these included. They're not only our tri-blends, they're actually our tri-blend brush. Now, why am I waxing lyrical about these so often? That quality of that brush nib is absolutely second to none. It tapers to a really, really fine point, which means you can get into the detail. So you might have a super, super detailed stamp. Absolutely, you can get into that fine intricacy when it comes to these. But having that slightly flexible brush nib also means it allows you to get those wider strokes of colours. If you've got larger areas to fill in, then absolutely you can still be doing it with these brush nibs. They are honestly an absolute pleasure to work with. Dark, medium and light within each single barrel, which means you can get those shaded effects with just the one pen. And as part of this bundle, we are bringing you 6 even, which is absolutely incredible. You will be getting your pale pink blend, your purple blend, your hydrangea, your fair skin, your dull green and your coral blend all included. However, this deal, this Star Buy really is all about the storage. It's our Tote Tiffany pen and ink palace. We've filled it up here just to sort of show you the kind of items you can be adding to this. It will come empty. Oh my gosh, I've just heard in my ear. It's worth $37.99 on its own. I mean, I always say, I'm no Corinne Robinson, I am no mathematician. That doesn't add up. So, would you like one of these for free? All you have to do is buy 6 tri-blends and you're going to get that for free. That is absolutely crazy money. My little brain can't quite compute it, but don't worry, you don't have to. That is very much why it's a Star Buy. But like we say, limited stock on this, so if you want this one, you're going to have to get in super, super quick. When we're back here at 6 o'clock, when Corinne comes along, this ain't going to be here. It's going to be long gone. If that's there at 2 o'clock, I will be shocked. It's going to be gone before we know it. Honestly, you guys can see the value. I have to say, super sort of robust, great quality when it comes to the actual unit here. I had just carried it over from the shelf. I was like, you can sort of feel the quality. It's not, you know, you can get some storage and it feels almost like it's cardboard or it's not particularly good quality. This is fantastic quality, really sturdy. It's going to hold all your ink pads, your gilding waxes, your re-inkers, your pens. It's going to hold all of those items absolutely perfectly. You can see where everything is. I always think it's so inspirational to actually be able to see your crafty goodies. You can see exactly what you're working with. You can see exactly what you can be using when it comes to your next project. Absolutely fabulous. Buy 6 tri-blend brush pens. This is free, but green on the screen, stock saline. Going to have to get in very, very quick.
It soon won't be seen.
It soon won't be seen, and certainly it won't, because we have not got many of these left, so get in while you can. Now, that is my star buy, but I believe Michelle might try and outdo me with another star buy. Can she do it? Let's see.
I don't want to let you have it because I want it.
Oh, I know what we'll be doing between shows. We're getting our orders in. Blimey.
Look what I've got. Look what I've got.
You have not.
I've never even seen in one of these.
Wow.
Hence why me saying I don't want to let you have it. $30 or $24 if you are platinum. You are going to get the Sarah Signature Star. This is my star buy, the True Love collection. Are we allowed to have a look through it? Can we have a look at everything that's in it?
Yes, let's
I've
do
never
it.
seen in one of these.
So I shall tell.
So
Yeah,
excited.
I'll tell you a little secret. So we don't have many of these in the UK, but I actually had to make samples with this. But
do you have one?
Well, I had to have the production samples, so I've not even got proper packaged product.
Oh.
I have got, like, you know, the ones that you get on just a piece of cardboard.
Yes.
I've not got the pretty box. That is how rare they are in the UK.
Yeah,
honestly, I've not even got the proper box, so I've just got sort of what we could scrabble together to get me to make a few samples. So the fact that you're getting that as a star buy, I'm jealous, Michelle's jealous, everyone's jealous. Get it while you can. You can see why it's a star buy. Wow. Let's see what's in it.
Yeah, none of us have got it. So I think when the rest of the team come in and see that we've got these, I think we're all going to be fighting over this box here that we've got as a sample. So let's open it up and have a look what's in. This is the case, as always, is beautiful. Includes over 80 elements. So let's just pop that open. How beautiful, let me turn it to the side so you can see that. How gorgeous is just the packaging in itself. You've got your little thank you for purchasing card in there. And then straight away, oh my God, you have got those love hearts. Do we all remember the sweets, the love heart sweets?
Oh gosh, yeah.
That is
Do you know what? It's funny, I had some the other night actually.
Oh, did you?
Yes, I do like a good love heart, yeah.
They make me wink when I eat them because they're a bit fizzy, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
So I have to be careful when I'm eating them because people think I'm winking at them.
Why are you winking at me for?
But Be Mine, True Love, Sweetheart and I Love You. So absolutely gorgeous 4 little stamps there. They're going to be beautiful to be stamping on the backs of your envelopes when you're sending whatever card it is. You know, like a faux wax seal.
Oh,
they
yeah.
would be beautiful for that. You've got the heart and balloon stamp and die sets. So you've got you've got your little arrow, you've got your love heart, you've got a love heart clover, and then if you turn it over, you've got the stamps in there. Loved you yesterday, love you still, always have, always will.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. How gorgeous is that? Another roses are red, stamp and die. So you've got the die on that side, you've got the stamps on this side. So obviously that stamp and die are going to fit perfectly together. And then you've got roses are red, violets are blue, sugar is sweet, and so are you.
Oh, that's lovely.
There's some lovely sentiments, as always. Now, this is the Love You stamps. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. Can you see that? You can look at it. Absolutely gorgeous. So you've got the love with all those flowers around it and the you. So it's a nice, lovely size. Love Everlasting, stamps and die again. So you've got that. You've got the gorgeous cake just there. You've got sentiments, you've got doves, you've got two. You need to see this one. So let me just pop those stamps out for you to see. You just can't see them otherwise, can you?
That's better,
Look at those two doves. How beautiful. Love Everlasting, that gorgeous cake that's going to go with the die. That is just absolutely beautiful. Floral hearts, you've got that beautiful stamp. And again, I love you with love and true love. And again, it's a lovely size. It's a good 2.5 by 3 inches is that stamp. Again, so I love this, sealed with a kiss. You've got that little stencil in there, that little template to create a little small envelope. You've got the stamp and die that matches your gorgeous little heart on there as your stamp. And then XOXO. There's so much in here.
I know, I can't believe you're getting all this included. Wow.
Chain of hearts, look at that. Lovely, beautiful edgeable is that. And again, so it's 6 inches, so it's a nice size. They're not miniatures in here, they're just all lovely, beautiful items. That is absolutely gorgeous. You're going to use that all the time. Belle of the Ball stencil. Again, just a nice, beautiful, simple stencil, but you are going to get so much use out of that and perfectly fits with the theme of this box. Magical Hearts embossing folder.
Oh, that's pretty.
How gorgeous is that? That is going to look absolutely stunning. And again, this True Love collection, it really is absolutely gorgeous. Together Forever stamps and dies. So you've got your little lady, your little man there, and when you pop them together, obviously their arms will meet and make a love heart. And then you've got this nice size stamp there. You're going to pop them under the tree. But if I turn it round, can you see you've got that lovely couple sat on the swing there? And again, to a happy couple, got lots of lovely little sentiments there. These are going to be perfect if you are making wedding invites or anything like that.
Oh, the papers are amazing in this. Just you wait.
I'll take that off.
Let's have a look.
So I love the fact, I love that wood effect that we always get on the backs of some of these. So you've got all these papers in here. Look at, let me turn that round because I think it's upside down. Look at these. Look how beautiful all these papers are. Oh my gosh, look at that one. Look at the cake on that.
Got all the layers in that. Incredible.
Oh, how beautiful. Oh, those string lights. Oh, they are. These are perfect for this time of the year. Not only that, but your weddings, anything, anniversaries. Look, there's that couple making their arms make that beautiful love heart.
I tell you what, I'm just thinking, you know, all those lovely string lights in there, glossy highlights.
Yes.
If you got that Stripes goodie bag, get your glossy highlights out. Start adding that to your papers. Enhance those papers even more, even bringing in your sparkle pens, your inks. Of course, we're talking all things ink pads when it comes to that 2 o'clock show. But yeah, just add to those papers for sure. Make them look even more stunning.
Just the detail, all these, they're little love hearts.
Oh, super cute.
You know, every time you look at these, you're going to pick something different out. That is the most gorgeous paper. I've just put that in my bag for safekeeping.
Half in your bag, half can go in mine. We can split it. Just you wait till you see the linen card. Oh, so the colours.
I love linen cardstock. I think it's one of my favourites.
Yeah, I was saying this the other day. Yeah, I think it's absolutely stunning. I was making some poinsettias yesterday, and just die cutting from linen card, it makes a massive difference. Just add that little bit of texture. It really does elevate all you make. So yeah, the fact we've got linen card, and look at those colourways.
Absolutely, and the colours perfectly match. Any page that you're going to pick, it's going to perfectly match because obviously that's what we, and by obviously we I mean, you know, it's the royal we, that's what we do brilliantly. It means you can pick any item from in here and know it's all going to go together beautifully. How jam-packed is this box? So for $30, or if you're platinum, $24, this is more than a star buy. This is a glitter star buy.
Oh yeah, that's got to be a new name, that, a glitter star buy.
A glitter star buy.
Wow, the amount you're getting in there is absolutely incredible. For $24 if you're in the Platinum Club. Oh my goodness. Now, a lot of you guys are loving the look of these deals. We have had a question from Karen come in. She's saying she's got the new Shimmer ink pads, but she's not sure what to do with them. We'll make sure you join us at 2 o'clock because we will have lots of inspiration. And in this show as well, we will be having a little demonstration using those Shimmer ink pads. So make sure you stay tuned for the whole show and we'll give you a little bit of inspiration because Karen, they are absolutely incredible ink pads. Now, Panda Crafts is saying she's just getting things together to have another crafting day with washing and catching rays in between. So sounds like a good day on the whole with a little bit of washing, not so good, but it's got to be done. It's got to be done. Oh, Panda Crafts is saying she used the glossy highlights for the first time yesterday, just doing dewdrops. Isn't it fantastic? Honestly, it makes such a difference. It's one of those when you start using it, you'll be using it time and time again. So the fact you're getting it in that goodie bag so you can stock up is absolutely brilliant. I've got Melanie D saying she loves the Truly Love kit that Michelle's just shown us. So many ways to use it. Absolutely agreed. Daniel Pierce Holland says he has the box already and it's amazing and he can't wait for his next one. Absolutely agreed. Oh, Kate McQueen, this is a good idea. I'd love a full wood panel paper pad. It would be lush. Agreed, yeah. Hannah Gosling Smith is saying the Love You stamp with the flowers is gorgeous. She's just used it for a parent's anniversary card and stamped the flowers, multiple times in decoupage. What a fabulous idea. Love that idea. Now, talking of amazing deals, I have got another cracker of a deal coming up for you. And this is actually all about your sentiments. We say it time and time again, but we send our cards because we've got something to say. So why not make those sentiments that focal point when it comes to your projects? And this one, I'm loving this because it's a little bit fun, a little bit quirky, something a little bit different, which I think sometimes we need that breath of fresh air when it comes to our crafting. This is your everyday sentiment first compendium. It's a humour collection that we've got here. Platinum price, oh my gosh, $12. It's meant to be just shy of $40. It's coming to you for $12. An absolutely unbelievable saving on this one. But what are you getting included? Well, we start at the kind of cornerstone of the collection. What this collection is all about. It's all about the stamps. Now you'll notice it comes on this binder, this tab binder. So if you do have your original everyday verse compendium, then this can just slot inside that binder, which is absolutely brilliant. The sentiments on these really do just make you smile. So we've got things like, let's just pretend this was on time. You know, if you're one of those that always sends birthday cards a little bit too late, what an absolutely fabulous sentiment to be adding onto your cards. Love this one. Well done for being born many years ago. I mean, these are just so much fun. I think we all know people in our lives that these are going to be absolutely perfect for. Sometimes you need a sentiment that's a little bit more quirky. The typical happy birthday won't quite cut it, but this is going to be absolutely brilliant. So you get your stamps included, but of course it does not stop there. Everything comes individually packaged in these beautiful envelopes. I have to say what I do with these, I don't store my stuff in these. I use these as pattern papers. I cut them up and use them on my cards, so absolutely you can be doing that. Great for storage, but also great to utilise the papers themselves. You know, I'm like, for stuff like that, I've always got to find a way to use papers and packaging on my cards. But there we go, it's pretty, make the most. We're also bringing to you as part of this collection some of our foiled inserts. So we've got both the blue card and we've also got the white card when it comes to these. You can see if you open these out, you've got that beautiful foiled detail in the corners there. You can just be taking some of your stamps and stamping your stamp sentiment into the centre of these, and that's going to finish off your makes absolutely beautifully. So those are your foiled inserts when it comes to your paper or your cardstock. We do have different sizes of these as well. We've got the smaller ones, so it doesn't matter whether you like your larger cards or your smaller cards, these are going to be absolutely perfect. And if we have a look at one of the blue ones, of course, we've got all the beautiful detail when it comes to the foiling in the corners. You could be cutting that down and using that as a topper on the front of your cards. Don't just think inserts with these, think outserts as well, which is brilliant to have that versatility and all those options. So those are your card inserts. We also, and I have to say, I absolutely love this. I love vellum. I say it time and time again. I think there's something so pretty, so beautiful about vellum. We're bringing you inserts in the vellum in both that white and the soft blue. How beautiful is that? Really soft, really pretty, really delicate. It's going to finish off the inside of your cards absolutely brilliantly. But like I was saying, with the card inserts, it doesn't just have to be an insert, it can be an outsert as well. And same sort of idea with these, you're getting the smaller and the larger. And then as if all that wasn't enough already, I mean $12, you pay $12 every single day of the week just for the stamps. So to get everything else included is amazing. We've also bringing you your envelope seal stickers. I mean, look at these. Talk about a touch of luxury. If you're going to be putting them on the envelope as a seal, like they've been designed, then of course, absolutely wonderful. Bringing that expensive look and feel to all of your finished makes. But of course, be using these as embellishments on the front of your cards as well. It could be great on your toppers, great for your corners. Add a few to make a border. But those are included and they're foiled as well. How luxurious do they look with that silver foiling? Wow, all of those goodies, your stamps, your inserts, your stickers as well, coming to you over in the US as a platinum price of $12. Absolutely amazing value for money. Now, I was showing you some absolutely fabulous goodies there. I'm sure a lot of you guys have got a lot of things in your carts ready to check out, so we're going to give you an opportunity to do so. And when we come back, Karen will be answering your question and we're going to be giving you a little bit of inspiration when it comes to those amazing Shimmer ink pads. So we'll be seeing you in just a moment.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Are we in trouble or are we all right? Yeah. Should be coming in. Should be coming. What does she do?
That's exactly
What
how
does she do?
he looks.
This is awesome. This is awesome.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
And I watch you every day, and it's just what really gets you through when you're really at rock bottom.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV, create every day.
Hello Crafters, we've got some really exciting news in the works here at Crafters Companion. So I've dug out my hard hat and I've popped down to our UK warehouse to give you the lowdown. Now we do listen to you guys and we know that delivery times have been an issue for our crafty community, so we're doing something about it. The team is getting ready to set up a new and improved state-of-the-art system right here in our global distribution hub. This new picking and packing facility means we'll be able to process orders and ship them to you faster and more efficiently than ever before. This means less time waiting for parcels to arrive and more time getting stuck into your next creative project. While we get this new world-class service up and running, there'll be a few temporary changes. So here's what you need to know. Our UK warehouse will shut down for a week while the team sets up the new system. Don't worry, you can continue to shop as normal on the Crafters Companion website. You'll just wait a little longer for your orders to arrive. US crafters, listen up. We'll be able to send you guys some orders from our warehouse in California. These will be delivered as normal, so look out for this label on the site. If you're waiting for your parcel to arrive, don't worry, we'll keep you crafting. Join the Crafters TV team every day to find out how to make the most of your craft collection. With a different theme and tutorials every day, craft your stash with us to find fresh, creative inspiration in your paper pads, inks, and more. Right, that's enough from me now. I'm going to leave the guys here to get cracking. If you need any more info, head over to the Crafters Companion website and don't forget to tune in to Crafters TV. I'll see you there.
Items you might already have in your crafty stash. It's all about making the most of things you already have and showing you perhaps a little bit of a fresh perspective when it comes to your crafting. And today is a very exciting one because it's all about ink pads. I know so often a lot of you guys at home ask us about ink pads. Sometimes we can get a little bit confused about all the different types of ink pads we have, which one does what's best for this technique, what's best for that technique, but hopefully we're going to demystify some of those questions you might have and give you a little bit of inspiration as well when it comes to your ink pads. Now, lots of amazing ink pads coming up on the 2 o'clock show. If you check out the shop of the day, you'll see lots of our different sorts of ink pads there in some great bundles as well, which are fabulous to get you started if you've never tried a certain type of ink pad before. We've got things like our water reactive, our opaque pigments, we've got our shimmer ink pads, those brand new Duet ink pads as well. They're all over on the website. So if you want to have a look at those, then do check out that shop of the day. Now, Tuesday, we've got some exciting demonstrations coming up as well when it comes to your scoreboards and your Ultimate Pro. So if you're thinking about your box making, your construction, then Tuesday with Corinne is definitely going to be the one to check out. Now, super excited about Wednesday, we've got Sheena back and she's going to be talking all things sparkle pens. So lots of techniques with those. Very excited about that one. I know she's going to have some absolutely brilliant ideas, hints, tips and techniques up her sleeve when it comes to 2 o'clock on Wednesday. Thursday, oh, this is one for me, that is for sure. You know, I love a paper pad. Debbie Robinson is exactly the same, so it's brilliant that we've got Debbie coming up for paper pads on Thursday. Excited to see what she's going to be bringing to you, but it's all about making the most of those paper pads that, if you're anything like me, are stacked up in your craft room. So get them out, get crafting and get inspired on Thursday for that one. Now Friday, I know this is something that Corinne absolutely loves. She is a flower forming pro. She makes the most incredible foam flowers, and Friday's Craft Your Stash show is all about flower forming. So perhaps you've never given it a go before. Maybe you've got all the goodies and you think, I'm not using these as much as I can be. I need a little bit of inspiration. I need a few hints and tips. Then Friday is the one to tune in for that one. Very excited about this one. I know you guys at home are very much looking forward to this. It's all things foil press on Saturday with Craig. He's very excited. You know Craig loves his foil press, so that's going to be an amazing show when it comes to all your foil press techniques. And don't forget, of course, you can use your foil press if you've got that brand new Gemini 2. So that's a very exciting one to tune in for. And then on Sunday, last day of the week, going to go all things stamping when it comes to our stamping techniques. That's going to be with Debbie Robinson. It's going to be another super educational show. Every day throughout this week, we're going to be bringing you so much inspiration, so much education as well, which is going to be absolutely brilliant. So I think it's time to sort of perhaps get a little bit of inspiration now. So it's all about ink pads today. Oh, Shimmer ink pads are coming up, Michelle. I am very excited about this. Time for a little bit of inspiration with our Shimmer inks.
I love these. They're shimmery and glittery, so you know that I'm going to absolutely love these. So I thought we'd do a couple of little techniques with these for the same card. So I've picked my Dancing Feather stencil. It's from the Bohemian collection. So it's an absolutely gorgeous stencil. It's sort of 5.5 by 2.5. So what we're going to do is I've already cut just a couple of pieces of card down already. I'm going to layer my stencil, I'm going to line it over the top, and I'm just going to pop some tape over there and on the top so I know it's not going to move anywhere. And then I'm going to bring in 2 of my shimmer inks. I've got the raspberry and the amethyst. So I have got my little finger daubers here, so I'm going to use those for these. So let's just pop those lids off. And then very simply, we're just going to use this lovely shimmer ink pad to go through that stencil.
Brilliant. And do you find for you when it comes to the shimmer inks, or it comes to your stencils, that the finger daubers are easiest? Is it a case that it's easiest for the stencil or the ink pad, or is it more of personal preference?
I think because this is a small one, I'm going to use my finger daubers.
Okay.
And I think purely because I've got more control. It's quite small. There's quite small elements to this. And I find it easier with a finger dauber. If I've got a bigger expanse to cover, I think I tend to use my my other ink thingamabobs.
Blending tool.
Thank you.
That's the one.
I can never, ever remember that word.
Can you not?
No,
Oh.
I could do with having it like tattooed on my eyeball or something.
You just looked at yes, that's what I mean. Blending tool.
Never, ever remember it every single time.
It's funny, isn't it? You just get a mental block for certain words. I always say this time and time again, but you know the lovely Stamp and Die in the Enchanted Dreams Sarah Signature Collection? It's a hot air balloon, but I always want to call it a hot water bottle. It's ridiculous. Honestly, I cannot get my head around it. Every time I say it, I really have to think, and it gets quite painful, quite frankly.
I love that.
Especially on a Monday, but hot air balloon / hot water bottle. It's funny, isn't it? Just certain words and phrases, they just don't seem to stick. But,
No.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
I mean, we're hoping in the next few weeks, hopefully, we'll be getting our ink daubers back in stock, so do stay tuned for those. But of course, you can be using your blending sponges, your blending tools. We brought you our blending brushes with our Duet ink pads. If you manage to get those, you could be using those as well. Oh wow, look at that.
You get that lovely blend over. There's no line, there's no seam. It just blends beautifully together. So we're just going to do it again on this other piece. We're just going to pop it on there, but you can see how quick it comes together.
It certainly does. Wow.
And the thing is, even though I'm doing this, you're still going to get that shimmer coming through. You don't lose any of that shimmer when you're using these.
They are absolutely fabulous ink pads. They're really opaque, aren't they, when it comes to the coverage. You can see that rich coverage you're getting. And as if it wasn't enough to have those beautiful colours, you've also got that added bonus of that incredible shimmer, and they really are very, very shimmery. It's hard to sort of pick it up perfectly when it comes to our cameras and on the screen, but when you get these home, you will see they are very shimmery. A lot of the guys here describe them, it's almost like creating your own Centura pearl cardstock, custom coloured. Of course, it could be ombre, you could be inking through your stencils. Lots of techniques you can do with these. You can also stamp with them. You can heat emboss with them being pigment based. They are a little bit slower drying, which gives you that time to perhaps pop a little bit of your clear embossing powder over the top. Gosh, there are so many techniques you can do with these. Think of your letterpress techniques with your embossing folders. That looks amazing. Inking your edges like you would with a water reactive or pigment ink pad. You can do that as well. You can paint with these. They are honestly a fabulous ink pad. A lot of techniques you can do, but then like I say, you've got that added bonus of having that shimmery pearlescent sheen as well, which is brilliant. Love that. Don't they look great through a stencil?
They look absolutely beautiful. So you saw how quick and easy they come together. They've blended beautifully. So I thought on the same card, we've got this gorgeous, so I've used again from the Bohemian collection, I've got that Wild and Free stamp. I've already got it ready. I'm going to use my waterproof ink pad because as if Lily read my mind when she said you can paint with these. I thought you would, because I think as soon as you see pigment, you actually don't think that you can do sort of that technique with those, but you absolutely can. So I've got my watercolour card here, and we've stamped her on there beautifully. So let's pop this off. I've got my water far, far away, as always.
Yes, not too close, please. We're not having a day like that. Thank you very much.
No, but we're safe because I've got this. John's put me some lovely clean water in it this morning.
Does always help.
But even though I've got that, I've still got it far away from me. So I've got my raspberry, frosty mint, amethyst and ocean. Oh, it's not, it's queen bee, sorry. Ooh. I really could do with some varifocals.
Oh dear.
I'm officially old. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop it down on here. I love doing it this way. One of my most favourite things to do, as you've probably seen me do it many, many times. So we've got that lovely queen bee, that's going to be for her hair.
It's going to be, no pun intended. Sorry, I couldn't resist.
You're
Ben
on
is
the
rubbing
ball
off on me.
today.
I am. Johnny says he wants to go back on holiday. He's an hour in and he's had enough of the puns. Johnny, don't worry, you get used to it. Ben will be back next week. Yeah, you thought you'd have an easy ride with Ben not being in. No, I'll be pulling out all the puns. I hope we have the fuchsia ink pad on this afternoon. We'll have to go back to the fuchsia. We've not heard that one before, have we? Good grief. Blimey, man.
George did that to me yesterday. I says, so I'm using the fuchsia. He says, can you just go back to that? And I looked really confused, thinking, go back to what?
Yeah.
And he was like, back to the fuchsia.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, how did I miss that one?
He tries to do that to me, but these days I'm on the ball with that one.
Wise to it.
Yeah, wise to it. I think he got me the first time round. I think I was stood. I was like, what are we going back to? Sorry, what have I done wrong? Oh, and then I'm like, oh dear.
Yeah,
Dear,
every
oh
time
dear.
with me.
Now I can see you're using a paintbrush with these. Now this is a question that we get asked quite often: water brush or paintbrush with water? I always use my paintbrush with water. I find I get more control. But of course, if you've got a water brush, you know, the ones that have already got sort of a water barrel within them, that will work as well. I mean, do you find it easier to use a paintbrush like you're using?
Yeah, I always use a paintbrush. It's just something I've always used, find easier. But yeah, absolutely. If you've got one of those, even if you're using your clear sparkle overlay to paint with, you're getting like double the effect then, aren't you, of glitter it and shimmeriness. So then all I did, you saw me leave those sort of highlights, or you know, I preserved that highlight, and then all I did was I took the ink off of here and I just with the clear water, I just brushed it down, and so you're still going to get that area that is lighter, so you're naturally going to have your low light or your highlight there. So let's come in with this green. We're going to just colour this garland in, and even though I'm using water with these, that shimmer's still going to stay there. You're not going to lose any of it because it really is jam-packed full with that shimmer. So there's no worries that because I'm adding water, you're going to lose it. You're still going to be able to see it and it's still going to look fabulous. And again, you can see that I'm not having to be too perfect because by nature of the watercolouring, you can be not the best and it still looks amazing.
I think that's some of the beauty of using those water-based mediums. It allows you to be a little bit free, a little bit more loose when it comes to your colouring. You don't have to worry even about staying within the lines. It can give you a really lovely artistic effect by sort of extending that colour a little bit outside the lines, letting that colour bleed and flow. Just sort of letting the colour do the work rather than you worrying about being too particular and too precise. Just let the ink pad, as it is in this case, let that do the work, let it sort of do its thing and you'll get a beautifully artistic looking finish. But painting with your ink pads is such a fabulous technique. I have to say when I first got my shimmer ink pads I sort of thought, can I paint with them, will it work? I gave it a go and honestly I was so pleased with the results that I got. They paint like an absolute dream. My only advice would be make sure you never take a wet paintbrush or a water brush directly to your ink pad. Do like Michelle has and make sure you squidge that colour out onto something like your glass mat or your craft mat, anything like that. Just never take a wet brush to that ink pad. Wow, look at this starting to come together. And I find as well your watercolour techniques are quite quick. You can get those results in practically no time at all, which is fabulous, especially if you're looking for a little bit of a quicker make.
That's it. It is. So sometimes I say, you can see how I've sort of thrown that on there for want of, you know, a more intellectual word, but literally it sort of describes it. You can just sort of throw it on there and it still looks amazing.
Absolutely. It's kind of just letting it do its thing, isn't it, really?
Yeah,
Don't
definitely.
stress about it too much. Just let it do its thing.
That's it.
And the stamp you're using, it's one of the fabulous ones from that Bohemian collection, isn't it?
It is.
Oh, beautiful. Love that stamp. You will find that over on the website. I believe she's called Wild and Free, if I remember rightly.
So. Yes. Yeah. Oh, look at you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wild and Free.
I must say it's my favourite stamp from that collection. I absolutely love that. It's so much fun to colour, whether you're using your ink pads, whether you're using your pens. Lots and lots of different techniques you can do with that stamp. Really is so much fun to colour.
So just to colour her skin, I've taken the tiniest little bit of that queen bee, really, really watered it down. I'm just going to go over it just to give her a little bit of colour.
Perfect.
But just the tiniest little bit. She's now got a green shoulder because unfortunately I went over that green. But that's okay, we can pretend that's like a shadow.
Yeah.
But no, you can, look, dab it away. If you're quick enough, go back in with my yellow and there you go. So it's taken that starkness away. She definitely needed, obviously, her skin colouring in. So let me just pop a little bit of water on that so I can just lift it up. So on the same card, we've got the lovely, we've used them as a stencil and we've also used them to watercolour with. So just two of the ways that you can use these gorgeous ink pads. Well, they're a pigment ink. So straight away you think, like Lily said, can you watercolour with them? Can you not? But yes, they do. They do it absolutely beautifully. So let's just pop that to the side just while it dries. I'm going to bring in this card.
Oh wow, look at that.
It's almost it's almost semi-made because obviously I wanted to show the techniques rather than you know, the card making. But it's just a gatefold card, matte and layered, and then all I've done is I've cut a couple of pieces of card. You can see that they're just on an angle, and we're just going to glue these in here because they're going to pop out and they're going to allow me to have her on display, right popping out of the card, exactly where she should be.
Beautiful.
So let's just glue this on to that gorgeous pink card.
Now, I've just had a couple of questions come in when it comes to our US customers and those orange labels. So just make sure if you are over in the US that your orders, you sort of don't mix and match them. So you have one order that's just all of your orange labels, so all of your items that are coming from the US warehouse. Then if you are ordering any items without those orange labels, those are coming from the UK warehouse. So just keep those orders separately. So one order for all of your orange labels and then a separate order for all of your non-orange labels, i.e. your UK warehouse. So anything with that orange label, that's on sort of your standard dispatch straight away, no delay on those. It's coming from the US warehouse. Anything without your orange label is coming from the UK warehouse. Like we referenced earlier, we are having a little bit of an upgrade at the moment over in our UK warehouse. We just closed for the week. We're reopening on Monday, so orders will be dispatched from the 12th of June. But yeah, just do make sure that you're not mixing and matching those orders. Orange for one, non-orange for another. Fabulous.
Yes, because you want to get some of your goodies as soon as possible, don't you?
Absolutely, yeah. So if you are over in the US, you do have that option of some items can come from that US warehouse. And don't forget as well, if you are over in the US, free shipping on orders over $99, which is absolutely brilliant. So start stocking up those carts. Lots of amazing goodies that you can be adding to those. I mean, you could be getting both goodie bags, and then if you're platinum, you'd be looking for about another $20. Easy enough to find another $20 over on that 6 o'clock show, and then you'll be looking at free shipping, which we absolutely love.
So just trying to line these up because I forgot that I've got a little bit of a double fold here. So okay. I've got, can you see? I've got a bit of a double fold. So all I've done is 2 scar lines because I've got quite a bit of depth in the middle.
Almost like a little gusset, isn't it?
Yes, really? Yeah, that's it. Absolutely. So let's pop that one in as well. Just need to, again, move it over just a little bit. Third time lucky.
Yeah, we'll get there in the end, that is for sure.
There we go.
Diane Hash is saying she's looking forward to the ink techniques, and she's saying it was so quick, that technique of building up that watercolouring. So we are absolutely loving those techniques. Oh, Carol D, this is an interesting one. I honestly do not know whether it's a yes or a no, but I agree. I hope it's the case. I'm hoping they expand the colour range of the shimmer pads. I'd like some more pastel colours. Well, Carol D, I agree with you. I hope we are. I don't know either way. We could be, we might not be, but I really do hope we are because the shimmer ink pads are fabulous. It'd be great to have some more colourways. Linda is also saying she loves her shimmer ink pads. Yeah, I think everybody who's used them absolutely adores them. They are such a joy to work with, and a lot of different techniques you can get from just that one ink pad.
Definitely. So we finally got it in the middle, I think.
Get there in the end, yeah, looks about right. Yeah. This time in the week, it's only Monday afternoon, I mean.
Yeah, Sunday last show, Monday first show. Not a chance.
Next show, we're expecting absolute perfection, so no pressure.
Of course, absolutely. So there you go. So you can see that it's just going to pop out. And then if I turn this over, pop that on here.
Oh, loving this. This is something a bit different, isn't it? Really like this card style.
It is. I haven't done, so I haven't, you know, if you're making that card by itself, you know, if you've got the cut lines in, you can put them together. But because I'm having this on the inside of my card, I didn't necessarily need to do that. I just wanted to have that pop out element. So bring that one over as well.
Oh, I do love that stencil. Looks absolutely brilliant with the shimmering pads.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really gorgeous.
Love that. Oh wow, what an absolute stunner of a card this is. Really, really
there
lovely
we go.
design.
So I do have a little sentiment somewhere. Oh, it's here. Look, it's hidden.
It's always hiding. It's always the same with sentiments, isn't it?
So
always the same.
It's always hiding, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's give that a nice good burnish. And I'm going to pop that on the middle. So remembering only to glue just one side.
Yeah. We've all been there. We've all sealed our cards shut on more than one occasion, let's be honest.
We have, yeah, definitely.
Oh, I love that sentiment as well. Not all those who wander are lost.
No, that's
brilliant.
It. So if I turn that round and stand that up for you, you can see that you've got that lovely, I can close it up and I've got them gorgeous feathers on the front, and then you open it up and she stands proud because so she should.
Absolutely. What a beautiful card. It's lovely to see a couple of different techniques using those amazing shimmer ink pads. Absolutely love that. And of course, if you're feeling inspired by that, make sure you join us at 2 o'clock because we've got lots more inspiration, tips and techniques when it comes to those shimmer ink pads. Now, I did say it. I said it certainly won't be here for 6 o'clock. I said it probably won't be here for 2 o'clock. It's not even going to be here for 1 o'clock because it has already gone. This amazing star buy on your pen and ink palettes with your tri-blend brush pens. I'm afraid you guys saw the value. I mean, it was quite obvious value. It's amazing. It was amazing. It has now sold out. So well done to you guys at home who's already got that. I'm just going to shuffle that out of the way because that has officially gone. Didn't last long, did it? Blimey me. Made it about halfway through the show and then that is it. That's the thing with our star buys. Once they are gone, they are gone. So get in as quick as you can. It's gone. Now, talking of amazing deals, I have some more incredible deals coming up for you. 6 o'clock, it's all about Totally Tiffany, all about your storage and all about amazing deals. But I always say early bird catches the worm, so if you do want to get in early and get those deals now, we've seen what happened with that amazing pen and ink palette. You have to get in early. For the stuff you want, get in early. So let's give you an opportunity to do so. Now, Ditto tool totes. These are absolutely fabulous. We've got 2 different options here, 2 different colourways. 35% saving on both of these. These are absolutely brilliant. So useful when it comes to your Ditto tool totes. Allows you to put lots of different items in here. You've got sort of, it's almost like storage within storage, if you like. You've got different sort of compartments that are ideal for different sorts of items that you've got in your crafty stash. So you've got mesh pockets at the sides. You've got your little sort of areas that are perfect for your maybe your paintbrushes, your pens, your glue bottles as well would be absolutely brilliant. You've got your large compartments in the inside. Perhaps you're going to be adding your stamps into there. Perhaps it's going to be some of your other smaller tools that you're going to be adding into there. Your rocker blocks would be absolutely perfect. And then you've got exactly the same on the other side, but you've got a longer compartment on that side there. You've got your clear storage at the front. Perhaps it's going to be paintbrushes that are going in there, little inks, little pots of glue perhaps. So many different items you can be filling this with. Great if you are going out to your craft classes because you've got the handles on there, easy to carry, easy to transport, pack it full of crafty goodies. I mean, you'll be surprised by quite how much you can fit into these. You can fit an absolute ton of crafty goodness into these, but by having that carry handle makes it very easy to transport, whether you are moving from room to room in the house, perhaps you're going into the living room on an evening, just so you can spend a little bit more time with your family, but you still want to be doing a bit of crafting. Fill this up with all your crafty goodies, take it through to the living room and you've got all your crafty items there ready to craft with. Perhaps you've got a caravan, you're going away for the weekend in your caravan, you want to be taking some crafty stuff with you. I mean, I say it time and time again, I can't go a day without crafting. I don't know if you guys are the same at home, so I certainly won't be going away for a weekend if I didn't have some of my craft stuff with me. So this is perfect. Perhaps you're going to stamp out some images, pop your stamped images in the larger compartments. You're going to be having some of your pens in the smaller compartments, maybe even like your pencil sharpeners and pencils into those compartments there. Brilliant to take with you and move around. But of course, there's nothing about this that has to be craft related. You could be having perhaps your makeup in here, you could be having your lipsticks, your lip glosses in those compartments there. Perhaps you'll be having your moisturisers in those large compartments. So it's not just about craft, it's just a brilliant storage vessel for storing anything at all. And the fact that you're getting a 35% saving is even better. It takes your platinum price down to $20.79. And don't forget that is one of your orange label items. Over in the US, that means it's going to be shipped directly from that US warehouse. No delays on dispatch. We're getting immediate dispatch on these items. Now that's our fabulous purple. Of course, it's my favourite. It's Crafter's Purple. You know I love everything Crafted Companion. So that's going to be my favourite. But perhaps you're more into the blue. We've got an option for you. But this one is already, I mean, we're just over an hour into the first show. We're not even onto the show that these are supposed to technically be on. They're not even really supposed to be for this show. It's supposed to be for 6 o'clock. And this, oh my gosh, I've just heard how many? 15. That's all you've got. 15. Super limited stock. Probably not going to be here at 2 o'clock. Almost definitely not going to be here at 6 o'clock. Only 15 of these. Make sure you get in while you can. Exactly the same idea with these as when it comes to your purple. You've got all the different pockets in there, the different compartments. The only difference is you've got that lovely turquoise colourway. I mean, it's super bright, super sort of happy colourway when it comes to this one. Absolutely brilliant. But of course, you could be getting both. Perhaps you're going to be getting both colourways. Perhaps you're going to be getting multiples of each. There's nothing from stopping you getting a couple of these. If you've got a lot of crafty storage, why not have several so everything is all matching? However, on the website, you will see this as being listed as sky blue. We call it turquoise, whatever you want to call it. It's brilliant value for money, 35% saving, platinum price of $20.79, less than 15 remaining now though on this one. So getting super, super quick if you want to go for that. Right, we're talking all things Totally Tiffany storage, and I know Michelle's got some more fabulous storage, and I can see some pink, so I'm thinking, I'm liking the look of this one. What have you got, Michelle?
I love the pink. Definitely a pink girl for me. So we have got these Lois totes, and this one obviously is in pink, but just look how huge this is. This is one heck of a storage bag. This is one heck actually of a beach bag. If you've got kids and you're towing them down to the beach, this is absolutely perfect because it's all wipe clean. You've got a lovely, in fact the full length on the inside, you've got a pocket here. You've got a pocket on the back here as well. You can see you've got that pocket on the back, the pocket on the front. But again, it's absolutely huge. You are going to fit so much in this. So this is your Lois tote in the pink, $17.49, but if you platinum, $13.99. So amazing prices. But not only do we have the pink for you, I think we have the purple for you as well. So again, exactly the same. You've got the option in purple, and not only, like I just said, you've got that pocket there on the inside. You've got a lovely pocket here on the back. So again, $17.49 or $13.99. But again, not just for your storage, but if you are travelling, you're going to the caravan or you're going to a crop or anything like that. I use this, I take my daughter down to the beach because it's wiped clean, everything just pops in there. And it's beautiful as well. It's not as if it's a bit of storage that you wouldn't take out. It's absolutely lovely. We've also got the turquoise. Lovely. It's
right, lovely
that. Oh, I do go so common on certain words, don't I?
Oh dear, lovely. Yes,
lovely.
We both say the same lovely.
It's the Yorkshire
It's
thing,
a Yorkshire
isn't it?
thing, yes.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. So we've got we've got the. It's lovely.
It's very lovely.
We've got this Lois tote. This is the turquoise. And again, you've got those two pockets on it. You can see how huge these bags are. Lovely strong handles on there. So you have your pink, your purple or your turquoise to choose from in these gorgeous, lovely Lois tote bags.
Brilliant. And I have to say, those Lois tote bags, so many of us here at Crafters TV absolutely love these. Craig come in this morning because Craig's doing a little bit of filming. Not on Crafters TV today, but he's filming some fabulous educational content for you guys at home. He walked in this morning with his Lois tote bag. So, you know, it's good. If it's good enough for Craig, quite frankly, it's good enough for me, that is for sure. But he has his turquoise. For me, it's got to be the pink. You know what I'm like with my pink. But of course, you've got the options there. And I think it's fabulous that you've got those colour choices. Why not collect all three? Why not? Now, buddy bags, oh my goodness, these are so useful. Now, if any of you saw my little post, I believe it was on Saturday, I am currently trying very hard to reorganise my craft room. Now, it is pretty much a mountain to climb. It's a little bit of a mess, let's be honest. So me doing this Totally Tiffany show tonight, hopefully is going to inspire me. But what I've decided I'm going to do is I'm going to reorganise one thing at a time because it's such an overwhelmingly large job. I'm hoping you guys at home are sort of sympathising with me here. I can't organise everything all at once. So what I'm doing is I'm focusing on one small item at a time. And I've actually been stocking up on my Totally Tiffany items to help me to do just that. Now, my first thing on the list was my gilding waxes. And if you're anything like me, pick up your Shelley Buddy bag because this is amazing for your gilding waxes. So with our deals on these buddy bags, you're actually getting a pack of 3. So I'm going to show you one. You're getting this 3 times over, which is amazing value for money when you're in the Platinum Club. $15.35 for 3 of these. This is your Shelley, and it's absolutely perfect for your gilding waxes. So what I've done with mine is I've just packed mine full of my gilding waxes, and then that is good to go. It can just go on your shelves. Perhaps you've got drawers that they're going to go into, but you can see exactly what's in there, which is brilliant. So you might think, right, I've got a certain project I'm working on, I need my silver gilding wax. You can see straight there, it's in the centre of there. All you need to do, and these have got a lovely Velcro fastening. They're really nice and secure, but it's not one of those Velcros, you know, when you're trying to open it and it just won't open for love nor money. It's nice and easy to open, but once it's closed, it's nice and secure. Then all it is a case of just going into your storage and choosing your gilding wax of your choice. As simple as that. You can see how perfectly they fit into there. So for me, that's got to be a pick for me, because I do have some of these myself, and the fact that you're getting 3 of those is an absolute steal. At that price, you're saving 20%. So that's our first one that we've got with our Shelley. Perhaps you're thinking about reorganising your pens. Well, this is our Deborah. This is fabulous for organising all of your classique pens, your illustrators. You can see you've got that lovely little handle at the top as well, so great for carrying and transporting. Like we said earlier, perhaps you're going to craft classes. You don't want to bring all of your pens. Perhaps you've got all your pens in your universal pen storage like I do at home. You might not want to take that out to your classes. Just pick out a few colours, perhaps for that particular project, and you've got them all good to go in a little bag like this. Love the fact that you've got the handle. Again, you've got that Velcro fastening on the front, but you've also got it at the sides, and I love the fact that it's separate to have those 3 separate areas of fastening, so you can have it slightly open or have it fully open. And I also love the fact that you get these inner boxes included. You might not notice that at first sort of sight with these. So it's not only the bag, it's that inner plastic sort of tray as well, which makes it even more secure, means that everything is standing up absolutely perfectly, and it's going to protect your pens, which is definitely what we are wanting. Absolutely brilliant. That's your Deborah Buddy bag, and don't forget these are packs of 3, so you're getting 3 of your Deborahs for $15.35 if you're in the Platinum Club. Absolutely amazing. Right, let's stay on the theme with our amazing pen storage. This is all about our Irene. Difference with this one is we have actually got that closure on the side rather than at the top. You've got that closure on the side, but still perfect for all of your pen storage. We've got our illustrators in here. It could be your classiques, it could be your aqua markers as well. They would fit perfectly. Again, you've got that handle on the top, so great for transportation, but also if you've got these on your shelves and you want to just pull it out to use, makes it a lot easier to have that handle on the top there. And once again, you've got that plastic inner tray as well, which makes these even more sturdy. If it was just a plastic bag without that inner storage tray, it would not be as robust. It would not be, it wouldn't stand as well as it does with that inner tray. So that makes it even more strong, which we are absolutely loving. That's your Irene, $15.35. Again, saving 20% on that one. Now let's have a look next at our Gale. Now this is a little bit slimmer, a little bit longer on this one. You can see here we've got some of our Pebeo drawing gum in there. That looks like it's some sort of glue. We've got some of our Nouveau drops. Lots of different items you can store in this one. With it being a little bit longer, I'm thinking paintbrushes it would be absolutely perfect for. Perhaps rulers, if you're a knitter, knitting needles would fit perfectly onto this one. Absolutely lovely. Again, you've got that see-through, wipe clean outer on these, and you also have that inner little box as well, making it even more sturdy, so you know it's going to stand perfectly on your shelves or wherever you are storing these. Absolutely brilliant to get 3 of your Gale Buddy bags for, again, $15.35. Once again, saving 20%. Absolutely brilliant value for money on that one. Now, we're talking about storing our paintbrushes. How about using your, I can never say it's Myrrell, that one, M-Y-R-E-L. The details on your screen is perfect for storing perhaps your paintbrushes. Maybe you've got some of your ball tools for creating your foam flowers. Great for storing these in here. Anything that's a little bit longer and thinner, then this would be the great storage solution for this one. $15.35 if you're in the Platinum Club, saving 20%. And once again, you've got that lovely Velcro fastening, but you can see on this one, you've also got that segregated fastening. So you've got one on either side, and then you also have that larger fastening along the front. So again, it's up to you whether you want that lid fully off or just partially off, so you can just replace things easily. Absolutely brilliant. And once again, you do have that handle, making it super easy to transport and also grab off your shelves when you need it. Brilliant. another brilliant storage solution. Now we're going to go big next. We are going to go for our Stephanie. Now you can fit lots of crafty goodies in your Stephanie buddy bag. Don't forget, once again, pack of 3, this time $19.19, saving 20% again. This is brilliant for your ink pads. As you can see, we've got some of our alcohol-proof ink pads towards the left there. Absolutely brilliant. You can stack those very easily on top of each other. You can also have them on the side there, like we do there. Perhaps you've got some of your smaller dewdrop ink pads. I know I've got an awful lot of those from the past, and those are brilliant to store in here. We've also got some of our Cosmic Shimmer little bottles. They work perfectly in here. But for me, I think these were absolutely perfect. For me, in my mind, they've been designed to stack your ink pads. So if you've got any of our oval-shaped ink pads, or even our newer teardrop-shaped ink pads, like our Shimmer or our Duet ink pads, these are amazing to store within these bags. Our ink pad storage trays are great, perhaps if you're having these in your craft room to stay, but if you're wanting to transport your ink pads, perhaps bringing those to your crafty classes, and I think this is definitely the one to go for, especially when you've got your handle on there as well. Makes it absolutely brilliant to transport. That is your Stephanie, pack of 3. Don't forget, once again, with those. Now a little bit smaller with this one, this is our Barbara. Similar sort of idea with this one is you've got 2 of the smaller inner trays. Don't forget, with your Stephanie, you had 4 of those inner trays, but with this one you are getting 2. So perhaps you're wanting to bring slightly few of your ink pads to your craft classes. Slightly smaller bag makes it a little bit more compact even, and easier to transport. Once again, you have your handle, your closure with your Velcro, and you do also get those inner plastic trays as well, but there is green on the screen, which means it soon won't be seen. Limited stock on this one, limited stock on your Barbara. You're going to have to get in super quick with this one. If you're wanting to get your Barbara, platinum price is $15.35 for the pack of 3, saving 20%. But like we say, limited stock, so you're going to have to go pretty quickly on that one. Now, next up, we have got our Sue. Now, incredible savings. All of these 20% savings, mix and match your buddy bags. Perhaps you want to get multiples of one. I know I got an awful lot of one type of buddy bag just the other week for my ribbon storage, or maybe you want to be getting one of each just to try out all the different storages and see what really works for you. Perhaps then you'll come back at a later date and buy multiples of a certain buddy bag that you find most useful. But our Sue, a fabulous one. Again with this one, you have your Velcro closure around the 3 edges there, which allows you to open either one side or all 3 sides if you do prefer. You've got your handle once again, and you also have that inner tray, your plastic inner tray. It makes it a lot easier to work with these. You can just literally take your Velcro fastening off, and then you can take that tray out if needs be. Lots of different items you can fit in here, with it being one larger sort of storage compartment within there, means you can pack an awful lot into there. Here we've got our zips in a roll. It could be your ribbons. If you've got those on a roll, they'd be perfect to place into there. But like we say with all our Totally Tiffany storage, of course, it's absolutely perfect for your craft stuff, but it's also great for any of your other items around the home, anything that you need to organise. And the fact that they are wipe clean means that they're perfect for things like your lotions, your potions, your makeup, your body lotions, your moisturisers, all things like that. These are ideal for as well, with them being wipe clean. Now, next up we have Teresa. Loving this one. It's almost a little bit like the Shelley, but a little bit longer and thinner. Here we've got some of our glitters. You can see we've had a few leakages. It's a little bit sparkly, but the fact that these are wipe clean makes that absolutely perfect. If you do have any spillages in there, super easy to wipe clean and keep these in pristine condition. Great if you've got smaller pots of things like mica powders, any sort of little jars, all your glitters would store perfectly into here. Don't forget, once again, it is a pack of 3. Your platinum price on these being $15.35, US only, of course. They are one of those items with your orange label, which means they are being dispatched from that US warehouse, so they are on immediate dispatch. And again, you've got your handle on there. You could even perhaps be having these, if you've got little hooks on your doors or on your wall, you could even be hanging these if you so wish. Lots of options, but your Velcro fastening means that they're nice and secure. Even though we have had a leakage within there, it's not spilling out because we've got that lovely, safe, secure fastening on these. Now just a couple more to go. Next up we have our Dawn. This is brilliant if you're anything like our Becky Swan and need somewhere to store all of your sewing threads, your embroidery threads perhaps. Perhaps they're going to be reels of twine like we've got in here. We've even got some ribbon. We've got some of our blending tool applicators in there as well. Great for storing those. Perhaps you're going to have the tool with the wooden handle in one. You're going to have all of your refills in the other one. Options with these, of course, you've got the 5 inner trays, so it's not just the bag itself, you've got 5 inner trays within there that you can store different items. Great for sort of compartmentalising, blimey, that was a long word, woo, compartmentalising your crafty stash. So you might have one shade of thread in one and another in another and so on and so on. But I love the fact that you are getting those different compartments. Don't forget, pack of 3 when it comes to these, $15, $35 if you are part of our Platinum Club. And then finally, we have our brilliant brandy. So this is a lovely long, tall and thin buddy bag. You've got the handle at the top there again. We've popped some of our blending tools in there. Great for your rulers with it being that longer format when it comes to this one. Once again, you've got your Velcro fastening and that handle, making it very easy to transport. That lovely see-through outer to these means that you can see exactly what's in your buddy bag. Perhaps you're buying an awful lot of buddy bags, and of course you need to see what's stored inside every single one. The fact that it's clear makes that super easy to work with these. Again, pack of 3 on these. Platinum price is $15.35, and don't forget, being dispatched from our US warehouse. Now we've shown you an awful lot of goodies in that segment, lots and lots of buddy bags for you guys to be adding to your carts, and I know a lot of you guys have got your items sat in unchecked baskets, so now is the perfect opportunity to hit checkout, secure those purchases. We've already seen a sellout, we've seen some more limited stocks, so if you do want to pick up those goodies, you are going to have to be quick. So we're going to give you a moment to do just that, and then we'll be back for more inspiration when it comes to our inks in just a moment.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% of your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
We get to know people from places and walks of life that we wouldn't come across in our everyday life if it wasn't for Crafters TV and doing what we do.
I got so many lovely comments from people when I started doing the presenting, and it was just really such a lovely feeling. And it's nice that people keep messaging in. You know, we see the same people. We know you can build up that kind of relationship with those people. So it's just the fact that people like what we do and they're pleased. And I do love it when people send us photographs of the items that they've made.
We talk about customers, but really they go in as a customer, come out as a friend. The support that I get is amazing. The messages I get are amazing.
Me personally, it is personal interaction. I've never had the best of health. I've always been open about that with our viewers at Crafters TV. So many people are in the same situation as me health-wise. Other people have got a completely different health issues. They understand and they relate to what I'm going through, what others are going through. So whether we interact on a crafting basis or whether we interact on a health basis, a personal basis, we're all there to support one another. It is incredible.
The reaction of viewers when they come to meet us is worth all of the early mornings when we have to get up for our early morning shows.
Some of the customers come on as craft ambassadors and things like that, craft along with us, and being able to actually chat with them on air. I love it. I really love that connection with them.
We've had lots of shows where we've done like craft alongs, especially where we've had viewers craft along with us. We had a particular viewer, Joy, who joined us once before, and she literally made me cry on air, and Joe, because the things she said about us, it really was quite humbling that there are people out there that watch us and invite us into their living rooms and really treat us like family.
Tune in to Crafters TV every day to take a look at your crafty collection, make something unique, or try a new technique. Join the team for 7 days of creative tutorials from ink pad inspiration and sparkle pen magic to paper pad perfection and foil press techniques. We'll show you how to make the most out of your whole crafty collection. With a new show launching every day from the 5th to the 11th of June, there are 7 opportunities to craft your stash with us. So tune in at 2 p.m. in the UK, 9 a.m. Eastern Time and 6 a.m. Pacific Time. Get involved.
It's fabulous to have you join us on this Monday morning, start of a brand new week and start of a brand new event, if you like. We have got brand new shows coming up every day this week at 2 o'clock. Of course, it is all about crafting your stash. It's all about giving you inspiration with items that you might already own as part of that crafty arsenal. But of course, we do have lots of fabulous deals over on the website. So if you are wanting to grab some brand new ink pads, then of course you can go ahead, check out that shop of the day, and you can be doing just that. Just remember though, over in the UK at the moment, we are sort of having a little bit of an upgrading process when it comes to our UK warehouse. So everything that you order at the moment is on a delayed dispatch, dispatching from next Monday, the 12th of June. That's only a week to wait though as well, so not long at all before those crafty goodies will be with you. But so yeah, you do get the deals now, so I'd say it's best to place your order now while we've got the stock, while we've got those deals in place. Just have to wait a little bit longer, but they'll be with you in no time, your brand new crafty goodies. Like we did mention earlier as well, if you are over stateside, check out for those orange stickers on some of the products that you'll see on the website. That orange label means that that's an item dispatching from the US warehouse, so that's on our standard dispatch, no delay on those whatsoever. We'll be having lots of those coming up tonight at 6 o'clock, the first of our Stars and Stripes specials, and it's going to be all about Tote, Tiffany and Storage. It's going to be me and Corinne tonight for that one. It's going to be a fabulous show, so I hope you can join us for that one. Now I'm joined at the moment by our amazing Michelle, and she's going to be giving us a little bit more inspiration when it comes to our incredible ink pads. So Michelle, what have you got for us next? What's going to be? Oh, I can see what it's going to be. Excited about this one. Could it be duets?
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes, it is. I love these. I love all of our ink pads, hence why I'm obviously on the ink pad one, sort of craft your stash later. So again, I thought we'd just do a nice little card, just showing you how amazing these Duet ink pads are. So I've picked my Waterfall, my Raspberry Ripple and my Sweet Clementine. Now I've got the brushes because I just love these. Some of you are lucky enough to get them. We are getting them back in stock. Unfortunately, we're just having to wait.
Oh, hate waiting.
They flew out so quick, didn't they?
Honestly.
My Waterfall. Now I haven't got my Waterfall one with me, but I've used the Midnight Mist on this, which is again another blue. But if you saw Leanne when she launched these, just give that a bit of a spritz with water, wipe it off on some kitchen roll. It's going to get rid of the Midnight Mist on there. Mist. And then I'm going to be able to use the Waterfall, so no worries there.
Brilliant.
So I've just got a square piece of card, and I just thought we'd just make a lovely inky background and just show you how lovely these sort of work together and blend together.
Brilliant. What cardstock are you working with? Is it multi-purpose or watercolour?
Yes, sorry, I'm just using my normal multi-purpose.
Fabulous.
Look how beautiful straight away.
I love these ink pads.
And I love the effects that you get with the brush. I mean, if you go in with either your ink daubers or your...
blending tools.
Thank you. Or your blending tools. You've only just told me that. and I still can't remember that word.
Do you know what? I think maybe for the 2 o'clock show, because I can imagine you could probably be using some of them for the next show.
I will.
We might have to write it on a
I'm going to write it on my hand
and put it on the, you know, on the monitor, so every time you look up, you can see it.
So I can
That'd
see
be
it.
quite good. But then whoever's in it at 6 o'clock, I say whoever's in at 6 o'clock, it's actually me who's over on that side of the studio at 6. But tomorrow, when Corinne's over at that side of the studio, she'll be thinking, why on earth does it say blending tool on this monitor? We won't tell her, she'll be none the wiser. Just be confused as to, is this all about blending tools this week? Is there some sort of amazing offer on blending tools? No, it's just that Michelle can't remember the word blending tools, so we've had to pop a little sign on the monitor, especially for her.
I don't know why, it just does not stick in my brain.
No, I don't know, it's funny, isn't it, that?
Yeah.
Really strange. But these ink pads, oh my goodness, they are absolutely beautiful. I mean, the colourways are stunning. That coverage, I mean, very quickly you're already starting to cover that full sheet of cardstocks, looking absolutely beautiful.
It really builds up beautifully, doesn't it?
And as well, the names of the colours, there's some absolutely brilliant names. I mean, Raspberry Ripple, oh, beautiful flavour of ice cream, definitely. Feeling like it might be ice cream weather today. It's meant to be nice. I can sort of see through the door. It looks like it might be sunny outside. I mean, we had, I believe it was Panda Crafts earlier saying she's looking forward to sunning herself today. So, yeah, Raspberry Ripple ice cream in order, that's for sure. And of course, the ink pad colour you're using now, Sweet Clementine, you have to sing after you say that. Ben does, certainly, anyway. Johnny, don't worry, I won't toast you and start singing. Not at this time of the day. Not just yet. We'll see how we go at 2 o'clock. But me singing, blimey me, like, cat being strangled. Ah, thank you. Johnny sang it for us now. I'm sure you guys at home are sat there singing it. Yeah, so it's a lovely,
has to be done.
Song. Absolutely, yeah. And the yellow as well, it's lemon meringue. But Craig the other day renamed it lemon meringue pie.
Yes.
Yeah, because apparently it's his favourite dessert, so he started accidentally calling it lemon meringue pie. Yeah, I mean, we had dessert talk earlier last week. It was all about our favourite desserts, but
it always comes back to food.
Oh, it does, doesn't it?
It's a must,
yeah,
I think.
Especially when it's like 1:45 on an afternoon. We're all thinking about our dinner now, that is for sure.
Definitely.
Wow, look at those colourways.
So
now,
I'm
you might not be able to put those colours together, but don't they work?
They go really well, because I think that clementine and that pink, or the raspberry ripple, they sort of blend together beautifully. And then sort of, I had some blue still on my mat, and then when I started going in with the pink, because I was obviously doing that kind of motion, it brought it on, and it's given me this beautiful purple, which is probably why you saw me sort of wipe it away, because I didn't want to get the blue in my pink ink pad. But yes, so blending them again together, they're going to all blend beautifully.
We just had a quick question from Colleen. She missed what kind of paper you're using, Michelle. It's a multi-purpose. So just a multi-purpose for this one, so nice and easy. I'm sure a lot of you guys at home will already have that in your crafty stash.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you can use our Nina cardstock, which is a smoother card, but this takes the inks beautifully, absolutely no problem at all. And you've got that lovely background. I think someone asked earlier about what colours to use if you wanted to do that lovely Northern Lights. You can see my blue and my orange have mixed together, and you get in that lovely sort of Northern Lights green coming through there, just there. I don't know if you can quite see that.
Yeah, just about.
Can you sort of just there, you've got that lovely green coming through, which would absolutely be perfect if you were doing that Northern Lights. So again, don't forget, you know, you can blend your inks together, and they're going to create obviously a different colour. Can you see it a little bit more now, can't you? That colour coming through. So it's about having a play as well, not just mixing two colours, but having more of one going over the top than one of the others. Obviously, it's going to give you different shades of that coming through. But I'm quite happy with that. So I think we're going to leave that as it is, because it's just a nice, lovely, fun, inky background. Let me just...
I love the colours on there. I might not have put those colours together myself, but blimey, don't they work? I mean, we were talking on Saturday about sort of stepping outside your comfort zone when it comes to your colour choices, but yeah, you can see the sorts of amazing results you can get by going for those really bright, vivid colours. But oh yeah, against black card, doesn't that pop?
Yeah, absolutely. And I've just got a bit of blue as well, just to obviously carry that blue through.
Brilliant.
So let's just glue this on here. So if you saw my craft along this weekend with these Duet ink pads.
Oh yes, that was yesterday.
Yes, yeah, yesterday. I did, again, lots of different techniques. We'll go over again a few of those later on today. We're going to sort of, it's going to be a bit of a, not an ink pad school per se, but definitely letting you know what all the different ones can do, what you can use them for. I'm going to show you some of my favourite techniques that I like to do with them. And then, yeah, so any questions with regards to them, we're gonna, between me and Lily, definitely be able to answer.
Yeah, we will certainly do our very best, that is for sure. I mean, I know Michelle loves her ink pads, I love my ink pads. I've not got quite every single colourway of every single ink pad we do, but I'm getting through them, I'm getting there. I've got most of them, I have to say.
I must admit, I think by the odd one or two, I think I've got them all.
Yeah,
Did you see me go really quiet then?
Yeah. I know I've got all the shimmers, I've got all the duets, and then like I'm missing the odd one or two when it comes to our water reactives and our pigments and all the rest of it. But yeah, it's one of those, you kind of collect them, don't you? You start off, you think, oh, you know, I'll get a pink, I'll get a purple, I'll get a red. And then next thing you know, oh, I'll get the other purple, oh, I'll get the other pink. And, you know, next thing you know, you've got, quite frankly, hundreds of ink pads, because I know I certainly do.
Well, you need to make sure you've got all the colours, because you need all the different blends.
Yeah, oh yeah. And you need that one to match with that paper. And then, oh, you've got a pen that's that colour, so you'll need an ink pad to match. And yeah, you need lots of ink pads. They are definitely a crafty staple. I'm really looking forward to 2 o'clock to sort of have a look at lots more techniques and ideas that you can do with your ink pads. Because I think when we first start crafting, we think, oh, ink pads, they're for stamping, but oh no, so many more techniques you can get. Not just about stamping your backgrounds or your letterpress techniques, your painting. Gosh, so many different techniques you can do with your ink pads. Oh, I love these little toppers, aren't they cute?
I love these.
Love
I just thought, so the pink from this is what inspired me from my background. See that pink and the blue, I just thought it's just going to stand out beautifully against that gorgeous background.
Oh, I love that sentiment dye.
Yes, yeah.
You know, do you remember where that's from, or is it one of them ones from your stash that we all have and we have it on some old magnetic sheet and can't quite remember?
It is one of ours. Have I wrote it down? No, I've wrote everything else down.
So it's the same, isn't it?
Everyday celebrations. No.
No.
But it is one of ours. I know it's definitely one of ours.
Yeah, it's lovely that, isn't it? Really lovely.
I must admit, I don't think I use anything but our stuff.
Well, I have to say I don't these days. I must say I've got an awful lot of craft stash, and I've got a lot of other brands that I've had for many years, but quite frankly, I don't really use much else these days.
No.
Yeah, do love my Crafter's Companion stuff, that is for sure. Love that background, doesn't that look fab? And I feel like that answers, I believe it was Sandra's question earlier about the sunset scene. It is that very much that technique, so hopefully, Sandra, that's inspired you to get creating your own scene when it comes to your inking with your duets.
Definitely. I think if you are wanting that Northern Lights sort of effect, again, it's placement as well as, you know, the mix of colours. But I'm not going to do anything else to that, because I don't think you need to. But I tell you what we'll do.
Is it on a card?
We'll stick it to a card base.
I was thinking, but then I thought, oh, maybe the blue was the card base, but...
I'm just making sure that Jamie's, you know, just keeping him on his toes.
Yeah, absolutely. He's got to learn somehow. Got to get him learning. Got to throw him in at the deep end. But I did wonder, but I thought, do you know what? No, Lily, you've probably missed something. But no.
This only me could forget to actually put it on a card.
I'm making a card that unfortunately is not a card, but you know.
Right, so let's stick that down. Right, now we will turn it round.
You sure it's finished? Anything more to add? Any more toppers? Definitely?
No, we're done.
Definitely done. Oh, beautiful card. Absolutely love that. You can see the sort of techniques you can be doing with your background when it comes to your ink pads. Only 3 different colours of ink pads on there. You Duet ink pads for those, but you can create the most amazing backgrounds. Doesn't matter what you're going to have as your focal point. Perhaps you've got some of your decoupage toppers like Michelle has added there. Maybe you've got stamped images that you've coloured yourself. Maybe coloured using your ink pads as well to get everything matching perfectly. That could go in front of there. Sentiments, anything at all, but to get that really impressive backdrop, you definitely do need your amazing ink pads. Now, a couple of lovely demos in this morning's show. Of course, we've got lots more coming up at 2 o'clock. lots of inky, messy inspiration. I'm hoping Michelle will be leaving the studio with inky, colourful fingers. That's all the joy of using your ink pads, isn't it? But a couple of lovely demos for this show. It's time to get that vote going for demo of the show. What have we got?
So number one, let's close that up so you can see the feathers. Number one is that lovely gatefold card with the feathers, and then with that lovely lady all coloured in with those shimmer inks. So that is number one. And then number two is the one that I've just done with the new duets. So that's number two.
Brilliant, love that. It's going to be a tough vote. I think, is it going to be one or is it going to be two? Thankfully, I don't have to decide because I love them both. Both a little bit different, but it's nice to see the different sort of options you can get when it comes to your techniques with your ink pads. Now, we have got some super, super amazing deals coming up on tonight's 6 o'clock show. We are talking goodie bags, and we've actually got two different options. As if one amazing goodie bag wasn't enough, we're bringing you two. Wow. And don't forget, of course, you can go for both. No one's saying, oh, you've got to pick one. You know, I don't like having to make choices. No, you can get both. Absolutely go for both if you can. I've got the Stars goodie bag here. Same price for both the stripes and the stars. It's $40 if you are part of our fabulous Platinum Club. For $40, oh my gosh, you're getting an awful lot. Now, the official line is it's worth $160. I'm just going to throw me out into the ring and say, do you know what? I think it's worth a lot more. I always say it time and time again, I'm no Corinne Robinson when it comes to math, but I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, I think that's worth a little bit more than $160. But official line is $160, and even if it was worth $160, if you're in platinum, that means you're getting $120 worth of free stuff. Don't sound half bad to me, that doesn't. Wow. Now, amazing things within these goodie bags. Things that perhaps you've never seen before, maybe things you've already got, but you're going to stock up on the consumables. Craft kits. Now this is craft kit number 44. So it's one of our more recent ones, and this is all about your sentiment edgeables. Love these because it gives you sort of everything you need to get crafting straight out of the box. And don't forget as well, when it comes to these goodie bags, contents will vary ever so slightly, but the thing that will stay the same is that incredible value for money that you're getting within each and every single one. So this craft kit is all about your sentiment edgeables, and included in here, you're getting metal dies, 3 of those. You get your clear stamps, your card blanks and envelopes, 18 of those. So if you're looking at the makes 18 cards bit, that's where that number 18 comes from. But of course, you're getting tools as well. So it means even once you've used up those card blanks, you've got tools that you can be using day in, day out. You're also getting your assorted ribbon in the most beautiful colourways that's been designed to complement the coloured card and the printed papers that you're getting it within here. And you're also getting your matching pearls. So all of that in a goodie bag, those are worth about $30. You're looking at that platinum price of $40, you're thinking, wow, it's good value for money already. And I've shown you just one of the items. 12 by 12 paper pads or cardstock pads, as I should really say, included in this goodie bag. 24 sheets of your neutrals. You get in your white and your cream. Within each of those 2 colourways, you get both your textured and also your pearlescent. Such a classy paper pack or card pack, with it being 250 GSM with this one. 12 by 12, great for your card making, great for your scrapbooking as well. But to get that included in a goodie bag, doesn't matter how many of those you've got. I think at the moment I've got 3 on the go. I use it time and time again. It's a true essential, so definitely stock up on those. When it's part of a goodie bag, you're not going to say no, that is for sure. More cardstock, this time 300 GSM. Pearl finish on this one, this being your rainbow pearl. Absolutely beautiful colourway, so uplifting, so bright. Something really quite different when it comes to your neutrals and your bright pearl cardstock. So something for all occasions between those 2 card pads. Then we go into another essential. You've got your 4x4 inch stamping platform. To get that in a goodie bag, wow, incredible. Even if you've already got one, great as a crafty gift, or of course, you can always have multiples of those. Always useful to have more than one of your stamping platforms. Acetate, this is your A5 heavyweight acetate. Very, very useful for your apertures, for your shaker cards. With it being heavyweight as well, you can use it for different card shapes and construction too. 25 sheets of that. Don't forget, it's also got that protective carrier sheet. The amount of us that have forgotten that, but you do have that protective carrier sheet. Just peel that off and then your acetate is good to go. Just protects it as it's being transported. dies, edgeable dies included as well. This is your rose garden, absolutely brilliant for your paper piecing. Perhaps you're going to be doing stained glass window techniques as well with that. Works a treat. That is included. Talking of dies and stamps, we've got one of our zigzag seam builders. That's our fabulous in the country. Allows you to create that zigzag concept as well as lots of other different concepts as well. Absolutely love that one. Say it with flowers, you have got your intricate die. Intricate art, you've got 2 dies within there. Absolutely beautiful level of detail in that die set. Super useful and super elegant. Stamps, you've also got some of your Proud Poppy stamps, 8 separate stamps within there, flowers, leaves, sentiments, all sorts you can get creating with. When it comes to your essentials, you've also got 3 of your replacement heads for your die brush tool. So if you've got your die brush tool and you're needing to replace those heads, then you're getting those included within this goodie bag. And then finally, you've got 2 packs of our mini dies. You've got your baby and the ever useful numbers and numerals and your ordinals in there. Very, very useful. All of that included within your Stars goodie bag for a Platinum Club price of $40. Absolutely outstanding value. And don't forget, it is not limited to 1 per customer. Now, just before we go over to Michelle for her Stripes goodie bag, I'm just going to go ahead with our demo of the show. Demo of the show goes to number 1. Number 1, so that beautiful Bohemian card. That is going to be going into demo of the day. Beautiful card there. Now, one final bag to have a little look for before you get to the end of this show. This show, I always say it, but it is absolutely flown by. Amazing inspiration, some amazing deals as well. And the deals don't stop there. It's time to have a look. If you missed it at the start of the show, it's time to have a look at that Stripes goodie bag. Michelle, what's in your goodie bag?
I have a box as well in mine.
Do you?
Yes.
Ooh.
So again, don't forget contents may vary slightly. So for instance, this is the embroidery dies kit. You might get a slightly different one in there, but they're all sort of the same. You're going to have over 180 elements in all of them. You've got that card, you've got envelopes, you've got those papers, you've got the coloured cardstock, you've got pearls or gems, you've got ribbon, plus whatever particular dies, stencils or stamps is going to come with your box. But each makes at least 18 cards and you have got all that stock, all that stuff in there. So just that, $30.
Wow.
And then I also too have my paper pad. Well, it's a card. It's 250 GSM.
Yep.
You've got that pearlescent in there and you've got that linen in there. You've got it in that lovely lemon, that blue. You've got that gorgeous purple or lilac, and then you've got that pink.
Oh, love the pink.
Both, all colours come in both that linen and that pearlescent. I also have a fabulous 300 GSM one as well. So this is, let me just pop that there so you can see. So this is my retro rainbow. I love this one. So again, 300 GSM, perfect for your box bases, your bag making. Totally my favourite, that one.
That one.
As well as matting and layering, card bases, everything, because you've got that wonderful 300 GSM there. I have this as well. How amazing is this? So I love the fact that you have got this crepe paper flower making kit. So again, you've got the floral wire in there, the foam balls, the floral tape, and then all the crepe papers to be able to make some amazing, amazing flowers. Storage, I've got a bag in my bag.
Wow, a bag within a bag?
A bag in a bag.
Hey, bag in a bag.
Again, it's Crafter's Companion, so you know it's strong, you know it's sturdy. It's got, you've got that zip all the way round. You've got the storage. This little one comes out if you want to. So you've got that pocket there. You've also got this pocket there. And it is a nice big size bag. I've had to take my dies out because I can't reach. I have to stand on my tippy toes. So they're hidden behind the bag. But we've got those, the mini alphabet. Again, an absolute staple that you're going to use time and time and time again. You've got that gorgeous dragonfly, which is an absolutely beautiful die. You've got this rose edgeable, absolutely gorgeous. Paper piecing on acetate with your alcohol pens. So many different ways that you can use that. We've got one of these zigzag dies. I love all of these. You don't just have to do them on a zigzag, you can do them in many, many different ways. We've got some pearls or gems in here for you.
Love those.
Absolutely gorgeous. You're always going to need pearls and gems in your stash.
Of course.
We've also got some ribbon for you.
Always need that as well.
Always need that. You're always going to need these. There's something that you're going to use nearly all the time. And I've also got a lovely stamp set in here. This is absolutely gorgeous. Again, we're getting very inky this weekend and today, so this is perfect for those kind of cards, things like that. And of course, last but not least,
Can't believe
this is
you're
what
getting
I've got
this.
in mine.
Wow.
Love this. So your glossy highlights. So as we were saying earlier, there's so many uses for these, and we all definitely need more than one bottle of those in our stash.
We certainly do. Wow, I can't believe you're getting all of that included in that goodie bag for just $40 if you're in the Platinum Club. That's looking at £120 saving, $120 even saving. Absolutely incredible. And like I said, I think that's worth a little bit more than $160. But worst case scenario, $120 saving. Wowzer. Of course, you don't just have to go for one, you can go for both your stripes and your stars goodie bag when they're that good value for money. Even if you have a couple of those items already, gift them on. I'm sure a crafty friend would be absolutely delighted, and they don't need to know that you paid just $40 for that full bag. Now, lots more amazing deals coming up on tonight's 6 o'clock show. Be me and Corinne tonight. All things Totally Tiffany and lots of other amazing deals too. But 2 o'clock this afternoon is the first of our amazing Craft Your Stash shows. Today's all about ink pads. We're going to be getting very messy, very inky, lots of hints, tips and techniques. Very much looking forward to that show. I know a lot of you guys at home are as well. And if you've got questions for Michelle, make sure you do get those in, because we're going to be making it super interactive. Any questions you've got about your ink pads, what sort of ink pad is best for what sort of technique, anything to do with colourways, do get those questions in. And Michelle, if she can't answer, I'll have a go myself. So between us, I'm sure we will answer all of your crafty questions. It's going to be a brilliant show. If you've got things in those baskets though, we have already seen a few sell out, so make sure you do get those baskets checked out. And in the meantime, grab yourself a cup of tea and join us at 2 o'clock UK time for the first of our Craft Your Stash shows. It's been lovely to have your company for this first show, and I hope you can join us at 2 o'clock. So we'll be seeing you again very soon.